I've been trying to at least talk about things that are on my mind more rather than talking about my life and my day. And it's something that I feel recently I have become relatively disenchanted with AI as it exists as a term. I made a video maybe like 2 months ago about how I was so impressed with the essential audio functions of Premiere Pro, specifically the enhanced speech function, and how it could so effectively clean up bad audio. But as I've used that function more and more, I mean, I use it nearly daily at work. What was I saying? I find that I can do all of the functions, my old sort of tips and tricks that I've been doing forever to improve audio quality just are better than what enhanced audio can do. And it's still effective, and it's a really good fallback, and it works in some scenarios. But I don't know, I think back on that video that I made and I kind of cringe at it now, because I actually don't really think that AI in its current state is all that revolutionary. I think it has made some incredible progress, and obviously, like, I am not here to discount what has been made, especially by OpenAI with ChatGPT and these large language models. But I feel like it feels like the 5G thing all over again, where it's this fad that has caught the attention of the public mainly and almost specifically because now it has a commercial function, and the average person has access to use a commercial product that is quote unquote AI. And so it's this really impressive thing. I don't know that most people have a really accurate use case of it. I think a lot of AI right now with that buzzword is these companies kind of taking advantage of the fact that they know that there's some sort of there's a profit to be made investing in it, and so they're investing billions or promising trillions of dollars into investing in AI, which is really just an all-encompassing word. It seems like for a big bundle of various technologies that use some sort of like machine learning. I don't know. I don't think it's imminently going to steal jobs, because like I heard this great example recently that so put it into a tangible perspective the way I feel about it, which is that you have 3 bullet points and you need to turn it into a paper. And so you punch it into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT takes that 3 bullet points and turns it into like a 3-page paper. And then the person on the receiving end of that paper takes that paper, puts it into ChatGPT, and has the software boil down into those 3 bullet points. So it seems like really arbitrary work, but it also sort of proves how a lot of what we're using AI to perform and complete for us is sort of cultural, like ritualism, and not necessarily any like actual function that is achieving stuff. It's just a tool to sort of help complete these very mechanical aspects to the business world or the advertising world or the writing world. And I know I mentioned this in my original video, but I think there's something like really important about the human function to humans specifically. So I don't know if we'll ever get to a place, maybe we will, but I'm not really feeling like AI takeover is imminent. And I think a lot of why AI is such a huge fad right now is just because like the general public is seeing sort of what has been worked on for the last 3 decades. I have to formulate these ideas a little bit more because I'm just now kind of coming to this opinion, because previously I was definitely all in on AI, but on the term AI, but I'm really finding it like it's taking the wind out of it for me, seeing all of these companies being like, we made a new blender with AI technology. I literally have a blender in my kitchen that advertises having AI technology. So that alone tells me that there's a tremendous amount of just marketing steam behind this and less about utility. I don't think we're gonna have like general advanced intelligence and technology in quite a while. And while it is definitely going to take a lot of jobs, I think that automation is something that was coming before the AI term. But that being said, I think most jobs are going to just adapt, and they will change the functionality. Video and editing as a great example. While there is text to editing softwares, they're so bad. Like, they're so bad. And also, like, humans are always going to just want to be able to talk to someone who can understand. Like, I don't know. I think we're really far from it feeling human, truly. And humans love to interact with humans. That's not to say there's not going to still be some economical drive, because there is a great demand. Like, I think a company or capitalism loves the idea of being able to replace a human being with a robot to do work. But that robot takes a tremendous amount of upfront capital, while it is much easier to just exploit a human to do something very cheaply. To exploit the poor is always going to be much cheaper than for them to front the capital to build this like AI system that maybe in the long run works, but they're going to exploit that cheap labor until they absolutely have no other choice than to fully automate. And so I think there's going to be an economic delay in how, when we see jobs being fully taken over by automation. I think they're just going to use automation to better understand how to exploit the poor. That's my idea of what the capitalistic model is going to do with advanced technology. So whatever. Anyways, see you tomorrow.